We had a great episode on the first episode. It's too bad we didn't record it.
Yeah, I just need the audio. However, if anybody would like to take the opportunity now to do the recap.
Yeah, I'll recap me. I'll be right back.
Poppycat brought everyone back, or all the bodies, hid there, and we went in and found a healer. Bartered with the healer to heal or resurrect his fallen comrades for a price. And once they've done that, apparently the healer had an issue with a son or family member that is a vampire in the basement. And after that, I don't remember.
Yeah, basically he resurrected everyone that needed it.
Oh yeah, and we just stayed around town.
Or wanted it.
Right, or wanted it. Phelan's
body went missing.
Probably swallowed up by the shambling mound.
Shambling mound, no.
The
Pappycock talked to Wraithlin, saying how it was a shame about the kids.
mm-hmm. Essentially, Gesh was resurrected because he was a holy man without any cost or penalties.
Yellow.
Radian.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Volwyn, who currently is running behind. Has anybody actually made any physical contact with Volwyn?
No.
Like, actually touching him after we got res?
Yeah.
No.
I chose my character to keep on sleeping.
Right. You guys, was it decided that you went back to the death house before or after sleeping? Or did you get like a night's sleep there and a night's sleep in the death house? What was your plan there?
I don't think we had actually gone into it yet, but after hearing about the deed, Pappycock went and investigated it and then told Wraithlin that it would probably make a good base of operations with a little work.
Mm-hmm.
To dispel, as long as we dispel the magic.
Oh,
The
it's gone.
magic's been dispelled as far as
Oh
I
yeah,
can
that's
tell.
right.
Yeah, so it's just an old fucking house now.
Okay.
But yeah, we were resting until all of our exhaustion was gone at the church.
So you guys
I
were
remember
staying
correctly.
back there, and Pappy was basically wandering the towns with his absent-minded self.
Yep.
Yep, basically.
Was there anything in particular that you wanted to accomplish that we might have missed last week, Pappy?
Copycat, don't know.
Finding potions.
So you would have come across Bilrath's. I believe I'm saying that right. Where did it go?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, Bildrath's mercantile. Which potions were you after?
Healing.
Okay. How many bottles were you looking for?
How much gold did we have as a party? I don't remember.
I had
Not much.
15 gold.
That's not even close to enough.
Yeah, I don't think we have enough for even one potion. I have 21 gold on my body.
Pappy is going to go back to the church and tell Wraithlin he found a potion spot, but, well, first he's going to ask the guy how much he's selling him for.
And Bildrith is going through his books at the moment, trying to remember the last person he sold one to, and he finally comes across it and asks for 75 gold per bottle.
And Pappy's gonna arch an eyebrow and be like, "And what ingredients do you use in that?"
He's turning to Yoda.
Bildrith would respond that he doesn't make them himself.
Ah. And Pappy will leave and go back to the church.
Okay.
And he'll talk to Wraithlin and say that he found a spot that sells potions, but they're quite expensive, and perhaps somebody who's a little more persuasive should go and talk to the guy.
Rillian will just nod and sort of pat Pappy on the shoulder, be like, "Okay, good job." And he's gonna. So, are we playing this after? Oh wait, no. This is when. Okay, never mind. So, Rithian is probably coherent enough to notice that Phelan's not around anymore.
I would suspect that you would be, yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna be like, "Has anybody seen Phelan?"
The body disappeared when I went back for it.
The body. What do you mean the body disappeared? The bodies just don't disappear.
Pappy left the bodies by the house so that Pappy could find a healer. Pappy had to run back and grab a body and take it to the healer. When Pappy went back for Phelan's body, it was gone. Body disappeared.
Dumpling Pappy.
And Rithian's-
Shame about the kids.
What kids? Oh.
Rithian's gonna blink. And the funny thing is he might actually just think he's talking about. Well, no, he said kids plural. He's gonna raise an eyebrow and be like, "Kids plural? You mean Phelan as a kid, right?"
No, Phelan was with kids.
You mean the two kids that we put back to rest?
Yes.
No. Phelan had kids inside.
What? I know you're throwing me off, dude.
And really just gonna be like, "Pappy, I don't know if you're playing a sick joke on me, buddy."
How do you say it? Phelan was knocked up.
Wow.
Socially oblivious, remember?
Why is she really?
And Rithian's gonna be like,
She was.
"Right, and how do you know this?"
How do you know?
She had Pappy check on him. Because Pappy knows medicine.
Okay,
Don't think about it too much. It'll be bad for your soul.
yeah, but it's Phelan. I have to try and find her.
Guess just kind of shrugs. We still have something to do. Wait. Actually, we still have something else to do, but you decide.
Yeah. We need to help Donovan.
Mm-hmm.
But then can check back near your house and see if any signs of where Phelan's body went.
You can try.
Alright, we can do that.
And don't forget, the screams are basically constant from this guy down in the basement trying to scream for food.
Right.
We're just here to kill him, right?
Well, we should see how Donovan wants us to handle it.
And at least one of the nights Pappy would have sat by the trapdoor and screamed back.
Happy.
Every time you scream, just
Can you imagine the big? That's such a dick move to do.
So Rithian will go talk to Donovan,
Okay.
and he'll say, first he'll say thanks, for helping us, and in exchange, we're gonna try to help you with your son. But how would you like it done? Do you want? I assume that you
Quit.
want him to be alive still, correct? Or do you want us to, you know?
I am constantly praying for the answers to those questions. I would prefer to see my son returned and healed. I am not sure how we can accomplish this, or if it is even possible.
Huh. Maybe I could try something. I don't know if this. I could try maybe turning the unholy.
I mean, how does it work, Ish?
It, I speak into a prayer, censoring, and it. Wait, I'm not even sure he's a vampire, right? Does that count as a fiend?
Vampires are
undead.
vampires.
Vampires, yes, you would know that a vampire is undead, not a fiend.
Okay, it's not undead either.
It is.
It
undead.
is undead.
Okay, so yeah, if he says that he speaks into a prayer, and it'll turn them for at least a minute, at least. So I don't know if maybe it'll turn him either into a normal person for just a very small amount of time, regain his senses, or if it'll just make him back off from us.
Yeah, you would know that it literally means turn them, make them go the other direction.
Oh, never mind.
Mhm. Well, I'm sure as soon as we open that door, he's probably gonna
Alright, then let's knock him
try
out.
and do something. Oh shit. What were? Oh shit. It's not silver. They don't have a weakness to silver. That's werewolves.
If you want,
On it.
this-
You're the expert monitor hunter.
vampires want food. Maybe they just need some blood from us.
Pappy's gonna give Gesh an odd look at that one.
What? Vampires suck blood, right? Just kind of shrugged at him.
So Pappy, you know fire. How do you make fire, right? And Volwyn does as well, I believe.
Yes.
Fire is pretty good against those things. So if we need to, then use that.
Let's just knock him out for now.
Well, if we can't, I'm saying if we need to, then I mean, I'm gonna try to save him if we can, but if we can't, and we need to get the hell out of there.
Alright. Very well. Alright, but if we're going to open the door, let me go first. We know you can't handle a punch.
Yeah, I can deal some good damage, but sure.
He didn't say anything about dealing damage. He said you can't handle a punch.
Yeah, you keep dying in one hit.
Yeah, that's why he's not
Well,
letting you.
hopefully that doesn't happen anymore.
That's like the third time it's happened, dude. He's tired of it, dude.
So, you guys are heading down into the Undercroft?
Mhm.
Yep.
Alright, what will be your marching order?
Me first.
I'll let Pappy go second, or unless he doesn't want to do bear, and then he can stay behind.
Which reminds me.
Can you give me vision on torch?
Sure.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. I actually don't even know what I'm doing here.
And
You should
before
have
we-
it. Except that I don't have a torch in the game, I think.
Why is this character randomizer here?
Yeah, you should be able to just pull it off though from the.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yep.
And before we go down there, I am going to stealth. Natural 20.
Nice.
So who's holding the torch?
Probably Gesh since he's in front.
You can't be in front of me then, or behind me, because the light rule.
Well, I mean, I'm stealthing. That doesn't necessarily mean.
Yeah, sure. You can hide behind my shadow.
How come
I mean,
everyone?
I got a nat fucking 20.
Yeah, exactly. You just go behind my shadow, dude. That's it.
How come everyone
Can see in the dark except for me.
and Gesh?
Just
Yeah.
can't see in the dark. He just has a torch.
You're a fucking dragon. You should be able to. They have true sight.
Dragons do, Dragonborn do not.
Dragonborn do not. I wish I had true
If
sight, dude.
Dragonborn had true sight, they'd be fucking OP.
Yeah, there'd be no reason to be anything else.
It's true sight. Oh, I see literally everything.
All right. So is this basically how we're standing?
Yep.
Okay. So you approach the locked trapdoor.
Okay. I call for Donovan.
Yeah.
He comes over. Yes.
Forget. We need your to open this door so we can go down there and see your son.
Unfortunately, I've lost the key.
Oh god.
Okay, so then what's gonna happen is I'm gonna break the lock. If that's all right with you.
See, Justin. What I tell you? What did I tell you?
Rithian's gonna be like, no, we don't need to break it. I can pick it.
Okay, he steps
Where
away.
did you lose key?
Well, if it weren't lost, I would know.
Do you happen to have a key or something?
Rithian is going to try and pick the lock with his new thieves' tools that he got.
When did he go shopping?
Yeah, I was like, when did that happen?
Oh wait, I forgot the fucking. Never mind. I'm multi-class, so it was like, oh, you get thieves' tools, and then I was like, wait, it doesn't. I don't just magically get them. So never mind. I don't have thieves' tools.
Do you have a small pointy object?
I have a dagger.
You can make a sleight of hand check or a
Oh,
dexterity.
Which one's better? Let's see.
Probably sleight of hand since it
Yep.
uses.
Yeah.
13.
They're G's.
All right. You pick the lock.
Step back in stealth.
Okay. All right. So, are you going down one at a time, or are you basically all just going to follow tightly together?
Probably gonna follow tightly together.
I
Alright.
like that.
All right. So this is for my own ease of movement. So it's all downstairs.
It's a good thing we didn't break it. Then we can actually lock this if she gets too hectic.
And blackness. Ooh, that guy doesn't seem to be having a good time.
So as you open the door, it becomes silent. And as you descend the stairs, you notice the Undercroft is being a rough-hewn walled chamber, and the floor is made of damp clay and earth. Rotting wooden pillars strain under the weight of the wood ceiling, and the candlelight from the chapel above slips through the cracks, allowing you to glimpse at a gaunt shape in the far corner.
Alright, awesome. Wait, this is what everyone sees, right? Or is it just me? Because like stairway.
You see this creepy-looking, scrawny dude.
Holy fuck, you're horrifying. Yes, does
that's
not say
me,
that
brother.
because that's not something he would
He's
say.
also fucking crazy because he hasn't eaten for years.
Pappy will nudge Gesh. Go feed.
I'm gonna knock him out first. I'm not gonna beat that dude.
You say best to feed him. Go feed.
Need to make sure something. Hang on. Ooh. Actually, before he does, before I even do anything, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on me.
Okay.
So, boop. And let me see. Vibration, so that's 15. Oh. Whatever. And he's gonna approach little Dor. Is that his name?
Doru, yes.
Okay.
As you approach, He's hissing and trying to scramble away from you, saying, "I can smell your blood."
Yeah, we're here to give you some of the blood, buddy.
Um, okay, so is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, yeah. I was just asking if you think what's wrong with my blood. Like, is something the matter?
I need to feed. I haven't eaten in a year.
Yeah, if we go anywhere near him, he's gonna attack us. So Rythian is still stealthed, so he's gonna
Behind.
make his way around here, like down here behind this pillar. Oh wait, is this a bigger pillar right here?
There should be nothing there.
Wait, I'm an idiot.
Oh, it's coming down from the ceiling. Never mind. It's just the lighting and shit.
Okay, so I'm fucking crazy in understanding that this man is actually fully sane. He's just hungry and doesn't want to fucking feed. So I just ask him, how did you get turned into one? The vampire?
I was
Don't you
trying.
agree?
I was trying to gain aid from the Mad Mage.
The Mad Mage? Who is that?
He's a crazy black wizard wearing black robes. He came to Barovia in order to destroy Strahd.
Where did he go?
It was thought that he died by the hand of Strahd.
Was he the only one who... Was he the one... Strahd was the one who did this to you, right?
Yes.
So would it be only possible that he can turn you back, or can it be some other form of maid?
I don't have this knowledge.
Hmm. Do you know the last known location where the Mad Mage said he was going to in order to fight Strahd?
Into the
Anything
castle.
that can help? The castle? What
Hmm.
castle?
Castle Ravenloft, of course.
Castle Rovenham. Okay. Alright. Well, I think that's enough information to go on. I just kind of pause for a moment. Consider. Alright, Doru. We'll be heading off again. I mean, unless anyone else wants to do something right now or ask him a question. But we'll come back and we'll try to help you and fix this whole issue for you, so you can get back up and get something to eat.
He's just shivering in the corner, not saying anything else.
Okay, is anyone else
Shuddering,
gonna ask him a
rather.
question?
You should pour your blood on the floor.
The
Like,
thing is, I don't want to like this situation where like if I do pour it on the blood, he's gonna freak out, or if he after he drinks it, it's gonna be more crazy.
So Rythian is actually gonna step out, so he's not stealth anymore, and he's going to say, since it is, you seem, somewhat sane of mind, I'm going to ask you, would you rather us leave you here with your father and wait for a cure, or would you like us to end this?
He just screams at you, "Feed me!"
bitch.
Really, and feed him.
Oh, Rythian's gonna get.
You're gonna get that 20.
Rythian is going to take out his dagger, and he's gonna walk up to like here, and he's going to cut open his hand and squeeze blood onto the ground, and then try to back away.
Run.
As he sees the dagger and you drawing across your hand, he lurches forward. And he is going to try to bite you. Rather, no, he's going to try to claw you with a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
9,
So it begins.
9 slashing damage, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity I can do. Oh my god, what? Alright, Justin. It's already started.
So you're grappled,
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
and you took the 9 slashing damage.
Yep.
And because he has you grappled, he's going to bite you with a 14.
Does not hit.
Okay. Roll initiative.
You goddamn fool.
Oh my, and of course he fucking rolls a 22 to get. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Dude, I was
is
hoping I
this?
could get a higher roll.
I
I was gonna use
this-
protection good and evil.
This literally is the curse of Strahd.
Hey, if you get bit, you have a chance.
Yep.
Oh, I have to touch him.
A vampire monster hunter.
That's what happens when you try to be a monster hunter to circumvent the stuff in Strahd.
Mm. So, because he now
Barovia
gets
doesn't
another
like us.
turn, he is going to try that bite again with another 14.
Yes. Whew, I'm good.
And he is going to rake against you again. This time he rolls an 8.
Eight's no.
Rithian, you get a chance to retaliate.
Am
Don't
I
kill
still
him.
grappled?
You are.
So is it another dex check?
Yes.
Or the 14 this time.
Who?
14. This guy, not quite enough.
Oh, okay, that's all I can do then. Wait, can I? No, I'm. Or does that take my entire action?
Yeah, that's going to take your action. Or wait.
Can I?
Oh, you tried to escape your grapple again. No, that
Yeah.
does take your action, though.
Do I still
Or
have
actually,
my
it takes your
bonus
move.
action?
Takes your move.
Oh, it takes my move. Okay.
Swing bat about it.
To attack this guy. So. Oh my lord! Bonus action, offhands. That's 22.
All right, that one's going to hit.
10. We'll say piercing because I'm up close.
All right. And that is non-magical, I take it.
Nope.
And so he will take half the damage.
Yep. Fuck vampires.
Hey, you could be one if you let him bite you. Goddammit.
Gesh, your turn.
Okay, so instantly saying that this guy can't be trusted. Rithian. He will go up to him and fucking A. He will go up to him and try to pull. Actually, let me go here. Pull
You have
Rithian.
sanctuary on you, right?
What?
You have sanctuary on you.
Yeah.
That means he shouldn't. He
He
will have to.
has to make a save in order to attack him.
Yeah, that's what it means. So he hasn't done anything yet. That's why I was like, I can get close to him without really worrying too much.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna try to pull Rithian out of the freaking grapple.
All right, make a strength check.
Okay. 16.
Versus 7. You pull Radiant free.
Okay, I pretty much pushed Rithian out of the way. And
Bridian goes
see.
prone.
is there still blood on the floor?
Of course.
Okay, I just kind of can I tell from his sanity? Is he looking at the blood, or is he trying to go after this guy, Rithian?
He knows the source of the blood. He is definitely eyeballing Rithian.
Ah, fuck me. Okay, well, Rithian, I just tell Rithian start running, cause I'm about to knock this dude out, and I don't want him chasing you. So he's gonna go to here, and he's going to what? I don't. Ooh, how do I want to deal with this guy? Let me look up a mace again because I want to make sure I know what I'm
If you
hitting him
make
with.
if you make an attack or cast a spell against the enemy,
Your sanctuary ends.
Really?
Yeah, see the last sentence on it?
Oh
If the
crap! I
target
forget.
creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy, the spell ends.
Oh crap! Oh, well, fuck me. Okay, well then, I'm just gonna stay in as a
Yeah.
reaction so he can't get close to Rythian. If that works.
stand in front of Riddy.
Okay.
Yeah, like just basically stand in between them.
Okay. For all intents and purposes, that is the effect. Pappy.
Bad dog. Oh my god. Stop barking.
You make me wanna shillelagh.
What is this?
I probably miss.
Yeah, unfortunately, you do.
Do familiars have like actual blood on them? They just
No.
vanish.
No. They're basically spirits, sort of things.
Anything
Oh,
else
then
from
I
you,
was also
Morgan?
wondering.
No,
Pappy.
Just that it's gonna be like back, get back when he does it.
Okay. All right. Doru has another chance. He is shunned away from Gesh for the sanctuary, so he is going to attack Rythian again since he is the one bleeding. However, you notice that the wound caused by the blade has closed itself. And he makes another claw attack with a 19
That hits me.
and 5 slashing damage, and I need you to try to escape the grapple again.
5 slashing, you said?
Yes.
Yep.
Why does everything want to go to me? Everything wants to kill
Hey,
me.
you.
You're the one who
Because
wants
I'm not there to
put your
guide
hand
either.
in front of a vampire.
Nat 20.
Nice. You were able to dodge cleanly out of the way.
With style.
And with
Okay.
that, he's going to make another slash at Pappy, but rolls an 8.
Barely misses.
And Rythian takes another chance.
Yep. Rythian's gonna actually switch
I have an
from one of his elven thin blades to the silver short sword he got.
Silvered?
Yep. And he's gonna stab him with it.
All
Try
right.
to anyway. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't add it into the fucking. Hold on. Silver weapons. What did they give me? I think it's just 1d6. Oh, 1d8. What does it mean when it says versatile 1d10?
Means you can use it as a strength
Two-handed.
or a dex.
Ah. Oh, it's a short sword, not a long sword. Okay, so it's 1d6. Okay. 1d6 plus my mod, which is 4. I think, right? Hold on. Sorry. Oh, it's plus 6. Okay.
Let me fucking think.
Oh,
That's-
that was fucking damage. I'm retarded. Holy shit. I have no. Alright.
It's been a while, dude.
What happens
I know, right? I'm
when you hit the reefer, eh?
just being fucking dumb right now. Alright, give me 2 more seconds, sorry.
Hey, KC's here.
Sweet, he's up next.
then.
I hate this. Oh my god.
Now we just need
There
Jojo.
we go. Okay.
Hey, Lander.
Alright. That should be
Yo, what's
plus
What's up?
6.
KC!
Casey, you're on deck fighting a vampire.
Okay, cool. Let's see if I can get my character sheet open.
By the way,
So what
Justin,
did I
who the hell
miss?
were you yelling at?
Basically, we went into the basement and are dealing with the vampire son of the priest that resurrected everybody.
I get a
Okay.
plus
Don't-
2, but I don't think that
I'm
hits.
trying not to kill him.
And Rithian tried to bleed onto the floor to feed him and got attacked. And we're dealing with that.
Okay.
So
Ah.
11 misses.
Plus 2, 13.
Still
That
misses.
Still misses.
14s
Okay,
have
so-
already missed twice.
Yeah. So then bonus action, my Elven Thin Blade. Offhand.
That hits.
16. Plus 2. So that's 9 more piercing.
Rillian, why are you still here?
All right. Anything else from you?
Nope.
All right, Volwyn, you ready to roll?
I think I am.
Rolling is rolling.
We're all healed. We're all rested up, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I will use. I'll just cast magic missile. Yeah, magic missile on this thing.
All right.
What happens when I cast it at level 2? It does an additional thing, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it would. And if you use your token action or token macro, you get does pretty stuff.
Oh, how do I do that?
Just click on your token and then click the macro.
I see. Cool,
Yeah.
cool, that's easier. Choose target. Okay, cool. That's the target. Click on a token on the screen. Okay, let's make it pretty. Oh,
You have to start with you and then click the target.
okay. That's where I screwed up.
But, anyways,
Right.
so wow, a total of 16 force damage. Well done.
Knock it on its ass.
Anything else?
They're trying to get Raven out of there. He's about to die again for the 5th time.
I was telling him to run, but he didn't listen for some reason.
You never run
The
from
game-
monsters.
Like I said, the game wanted to kill Phelan and Raven for some damn reason. Strahd does not want monster hunters in their fucking campaign.
Yeah.
Barovia does not like monster hunters.
Nope, they sure don't, as you will find out later.
Well, so what's our rule on? Actually, I don't even think this is a bonus action, is it? That's a reaction. Never mind. Okay, I can do something if something happens, but nothing right now.
Okay. Guess you're next.
Okay, seeing that Rillian is trying to attack him, he is going to try to tackle him and pin him on the floor.
You should go for it.
Okay.
Is that just a regular D20 or
It's strength check. Opposing
check?
strength.
Okay. 21.
He fails.
Okay, so I'm pin him on the ground, and he's like on his stomach, and I'm just pulling him down,
Right.
telling him to run. Get out now, now.
Are you doing anything else?
Nope, just holding him down with my whole body.
Happy.
Shillelagh.
Happy caca.
With advantage.
With
because he's prone.
advantage.
22 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
10 magic.
Oh, very nice. What else you got?
And that's it at the moment.
All right.
Sad face.
Doru being pinned by Gesh is going to bite. Yeah, that's swell. He chips a tooth.
My scales are too hard.
Indeed they are. But he is going to also try to claw you, but he fails that as well. Rithian.
Stabby stab with the short sword.
Oh damn.
This
you guys are
entire
gonna-
time, dude.
Well, that's 20, but yeah.
Yeah.
Gash is just glaring at you.
5
He is dazed and basically, well, he's stunned. Is that an automatic crit? Do we have that rule?
Oh, wait, did the tackle work?
Yes,
Say again.
he's
oh,
pinned down.
sorry. I thought you said it failed. Okay.
It's,
Scratch
I think
that.
it's
I
just-
don't attack him.
Oh, you're not hitting him.
Well, he's pinned him.
Right.
Yeah,
Not only
in
that,
his
but he's
mouth.
dazed and stunned by
Yeah.
biting
Mouth.
into the, trying to bite into Gesh, but busting a tooth
Um,
in the process.
So, all right. So, since I'm not really sure how it works in 5th E D&D, can my character make a check to see if he were to stake him, would it put it in stasis? Would it put him in stasis, or would it kill him?
Make an intelligence check. You can use history.
History. Do I have a good history?
Or religion.
No. I don't have either.
19.
So it's
That's
fine.
pretty good. What you would know is that if you staked a vampire in his place of slumber, it would paralyze him.
It would summarize him. Okay. So then, with him being pinned.
Where's your steak? Give me that shillelagh.
Oh, I have a stake. Oh shit, I have stakes. I reach into my monster hunter bag. I forget what it's called. My monster hunter's pack, because I have 3 stakes. I take out one and I try to stake him. So I don't know how you want me to roll that. But...
Sorry, say that again. I was double checking something.
So my character started with a monster hunter's pack that comes with 3 stakes.
Correct.
So he's gonna take out a stake and try to stake him.
Okay.
So I don't know what you want me to roll for that though.
Roll your attack with. Yeah, you can keep the proficiency, but you won't get any modifiers for the damage.
Okay. So that's okay. I'll just roll my Elven Thin Blade and then not add the modifiers.
Oh,
damage.
damn.
So 24.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
So then this would be -4, so 6 damage.
Okay. So because
He's a
he
pretty
does
strong
not
boy.
become unconscious by this attack, he simply takes damage.
So the staking didn't work.
It doesn't do quite the effect you're hoping for because his hit points are still too high.
Gotcha.
Punch him in the face a few times.
I was actually gonna do that.
So do I still have the stake in my hand, or is it like in his chest?
You can retract it if you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back out.
That's what she said.
Something that was bothering me that if he did have the stake on him and we just hit him enough times, would it just activate at some?
Actually, let me reword that. It's not that he has too many hit points. It's that this is not his actual resting place.
Oh,
Ah.
I was about to say, do something on my turn, but I guess that.
So his resting place would probably be his room upstairs, but I don't know if we want to risk that.
get Donovan. Actually, no, you haven't even told me your plan. You just staked them for some reason.
So, are you making any other actions, Rithian?
You can make talking as a free action.
Yeah. I'm just gonna back off one, so if he gets up, he doesn't immediately go for me.
Okay.
And he's gonna say, if we stake him, it won't kill him. It'll just put him into a slumber.
Okay, why didn't it work that time then?
I don't
That's a good
know.
question.
I just beat him up a little bit. I don't.
Vol-
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, can I, before I do anything, look around this room and see if I see
Coughing.
a coffin of any sort? That'd be investigation or perception.
You can make a perception check.
Whoa.
The room does seem to be clear for the most part. There is an old chest down here in the southwest corner, but it looks to be just merely a chest. It's definitely not a coffin.
Okay. Hmm.
Can I do an intelligence check of some sort to see I know if there should be a coffin, or if it's just if in this case he got sent back as a vampire for some other reason.
Make an insight check.
Coffin. Insight.
Yeah, you're not really quite sure why he's down here.
Okay. Can I still use an action, or were those the equivalent of actions?
The two combined, I'm probably going to assume takes up more time than you have to make another action.
Okay. So I guess that's it for now, because my character doesn't really know anything else at this point, so he'll stay there.
All right,
Okay.
Gesh.
Well, first he's gonna try to drag him to the corner. Just keep him there. So I'm guessing. And when he's doing that, he's also gonna try to think.
This fucking
'Cause
dragon man is manhandling this vampire.
yeah, basically, he's just gonna try to think maybe there's something that Donovan knows, or maybe something about vampires that he's gonna just try to figure out what to do
You
and what he can do to put him to sleep.
go upstairs and do that.
Is that insight or?
Clarify for me again what you're trying to do.
Well, I'm gonna try to first of all, I'm gonna try to drag this guy to the corner when we first saw him.
Okay, let's resolve that first.
Okay.
It's going to cost you half your movement.
Okay. But I don't need a roll for it.
No.
Okay. Then he's dragged right here, so that's actually enough of my speed.
Is that
All right.
Eh.
an attack of opportunity when he leaves?
No, because I'm dragging him.
Yeah, he's grappled, so no.
Yeah, I'm going to say no.
And for that, he's gonna tell him to call Donovan or something. See if he can figure something out where we can put him to sleep. Something if he knows anything about vampires.
Your
I'll
Gesh
use-
is screaming out himself?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll just
I'm screaming out at both of these idiots.
reaction. Then I'll run up the stairs and get him. I'm at the stairs, I guess, right?
You are.
Okay, cool. It's fun.
So it'll cost you
And-
15 feet of movement to get up the stairs. And then from whatever you want to do from there. And Donovan's actually probably still in earshot. So you can call Donovan over to you. Is there something we'll resolve what you're going to say to him in a minute. Anything else, Gesh?
Unless I can try to make an insight check to see if I know what else to do. But in terms of vampires or stuff like that, I don't know.
Make a religion check.
Religion, that works. 21.
Nice. Yeah, you know that you need to find his resting place in order to have any effect on putting him immediately out of misery. There is no known cure for vampirism.
Killing Strahd.
Just sigh as the memories come to my head. It was like, okay, guys, we need to find his resting place. Go or ask Donovan if whatever that resting place may be, a coffin or whatever. Just go and ask.
Pappy.
Shillelagh.
Poppy, what are you doing?
22 to hit.
He's shillelaghing him.
12 magic.
Yes, indeed. Oops.
Pappy Cack, stop! Stop!
All right. Is there anything else?
Pappy Cack, stop!
Bad baby cat.
Doru is going to try to escape.
Dormammu. Dormammu.
Gesh, make a strength check to see if you can hold on to him.
Oh, yeah.
He wiggles free and darts to the door.
Oh shit! Is that attack opportunity?
Yes, it will be. Make sure you can.
Oh, this is gonna end badly.
Three of you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that
I
the
missed.
attack of opportunity?
It will be.
And dude, he's so dead, bro. I'm gonna divine smite him.
Guess roll your damage.
10.
Are you pumping
And
the smite
Are
into
you?
him?
I don't think you can do that in a reaction.
Really? Oh.
Nope. Rithian.
22.
That hits.
Dave
Come on.
Mitch.
I
Oh
did.
wow! Rolled a nat 1 on the fucking damage.
Nice. It is your turn again, Rithian.
Whoop
Um.
his ass. Whoop his ass.
Shit. Okay, stab at him with the fucking silver short sword again.
God damn,
22
you
to
lucky
hit.
mother-
That hurts.
9 piercing,
Very good.
and then
You
bonus
notice that he
attack.
did get his some of his wounds were closing again at the start of his turn.
Okay. And offhand thin blade attack, 19 to hit, 11.
All right.
I can make it.
Brace for impact.
Volwyn, you're at the top of the stairs. I think you might be muted.
You are muted.
I was muted. Yes. I am gonna Misty Step. Actually, no. I'll just run to the top of the stairs. And then try to see if I can look around and see where Donovan is.
He's coming
There.
He's coming to the stairs. He is at basically the. He's right at the trap door.
Dormammu is
Okay.
on his way to you.
And I'll come as I'm coming up the trap door. I'll just yell to him like, "Where's your son's? Oh wow. Where's your son's
Resting place.
resting place?"
Donovan would respond that he actually has no idea. He came back here a year ago from being turned, and he has no further information.
Well, time to kill him.
It's
then.
not here in the temple or whatever this is.
It is not.
Church.
No.
Okay. So, knowing this and knowing that we're gonna have to go find his resting place somewhere, I will go. I could go through walls. Can you put me back at the top of the stairs?
Sure.
And I will just cast magic missile again.
You know,
Alright.
surprised he didn't go after Rithian, even though he's bleeding out of his hand right in front of
I'm bleeding from a couple places right now.
him.
His
Pat
board-
leans over to Gesh and says, "I'm starting to see why he's a monster hunter and not a monster slayer."
Ah,
Jesus.
very true. Very true,
Alright,
Pappy.
so 14 more damage
14
against him. Whoops. That didn't work. There. Alright, so he is not looking very good right now for being a vampire. Guess you're next.
Okay, let me check. Let me double check my speed just one more time before. Okay. Okay, so then he runs, or not runs. He's gonna head over to where this guy is, and
Ooh, grab him and do a Russian leg sweep.
grab him and do it right. Yeah. Well,
You gotta
Since he has
stop
no
listening to Aaron since he's not here.
okay. So I need to see. He has no cure for vampirism at the moment. And Volwyn, did you disclose any information? Did you yell down anything?
I'll just say, yeah, like his resting place isn't here. We need to find it. It's not in this temple.
Okay, well then, Father, forgive me for what I'm about to do.
You do it, shot.
Can you do it? 23.
That hits.
And Divine Smite. So 4.
It's
It's
radiant.
radiant though.
8 piercing and 4 radiant.
That is enough to knock him out.
Put the stake in his asshole. I mean, in his heart.
Done.
Is he?
He's
You put all 3 stakes in him. Stay down.
Whew.
shit. Hold on. I need to see what's in.
Do you know that the stake to the heart will paralyze him? It just won't destroy him until it's
Right.
until he's in his resting place.
So,
I-
but it doesn't take effect. Like it doesn't paralyze him unless he space.
No, you can paralyze him here while he is incapacitated, but you don't
Ah.
destroy him
Yeah,
without
I'm
his
gonna do
resting
that.
place.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm doing that. So you want me to roll for again?
No, we just assume you stick the
He's not cold, dude.
part of the hole is still remaining from the last time you struck him in the chest.
All right. So stake his ass.
Okay. So you, as long as the stake is currently in place, you have no fear of.
Yeah. And when he does that, he's gonna like just breathe out heavily. He's gonna be like, "And stay down, you fucker."
Gesh, we're still in the holy place.
In Pappy Cac's eye, you didn't slay him, so you're still not a slayer.
All right. What would you do with the body?
Well, he's paralyzed, so we're just gonna leave him down here then.
You're a monster dyer. You
Let's-
die to all different types of monsters.
I'll go back up and ask, what's his name? What he wants.
Donovan.
What he wants us to do with him. He's like, I'll let him know, like your son's not dead, but he is paralyzed for the time being until we can find his resting place. Where do you want us to keep his body for the time being?
Donovan is a little frazzled and unsure. He's kind of just fumbling over his words, trying to come up with an idea of what might best suit his son.
What is the safest place to keep him?
Probably down underneath where he's been. At least he will be at rest for now.
And he won't be screaming, right? If he's paralyzed.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
So Rithian is gonna go check that chest that he saw.
All right.
Or actually, I didn't see it, so I'm gonna make a perception check. So I'm not.
You
so
would
I'm
have-
not gonna be a dick.
You would have seen it at a cursory glance.
Okay. Well, in that case, then he's gonna go over to it and check it.
Yeah.
Gesh is watching you.
Let's see. Roll me a D100 twice.
Twice.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
2D100s.
I
Roll.
don't know.
An
No,
83 and a 64.
So you find a filter of love
Okay.
What is that?
and where is my other one?
Baby, don't hurt me.
There we go. What was the other one? A 60 something?
64. Yeah, 64.
Something that looks like a switch that would be used to whip a child.
But a switch to wait, what?
I know exactly where that's from, John. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take both of them,
Okay.
and yeah, and he's gonna. And he's probably gonna drag the body back over to the corner where he was before.
Okay. So basically as far away from the door as you can.
Yeah.
Are you just slumping him over there?
I'll just, well, no, not slumping him. I'll just like leave him like laid on the floor on his back, so the stake isn't really moving.
Okay.
Do you have the strength to do it?
I mean,
He can
yeah,
eventually get him drag over there.
yeah.
I just wanted to know if it was going to cost him a huge effort.
All right. What do you guys want to do next?
Oh, go upstairs.
Yeah, let's go back up.
All right. Stop trying to do that.
My bad.
Then you need to train.
I don't need to train shit. Every monster just wants to kill me.
You're the monster slayer or monster hunter, really.
Exactly. That's why
it's
they all
whenever
want to
you-
kill me.
He hunts
The issue
them
with-
and finds them very easy. Well, actually.
The issue with being the high stealth, front of the party guy with high perception is you're always gonna be the first one to get attacked.
Man, Luke didn't have that trouble.
What are you talking about? I always had to heal Luke all the time.
Yeah, but he didn't go down on the first shot. He kept fighting for a bit, and then he died.
Okay.
We're playing different Lukes.
Well, it depends which one we're talking about. World of War Darkness one?
No, I'm just kidding.
So, and yeah, I'll just kind of try to pepper the Donovan with questions to see if he has any idea where his resting place might be, and I'll let him know it's the only way we can give him true peace or whatever.
Could be at that castle.
Yeah,
I'm
he
assuming it is.
he again doesn't really have the information. He just knows that he came back in this form, and he is not sure how he got this way. He assumes that Strahd turned him, but has
Why is this-
no idea of what it is that would be his burial place or his resting place.
Is this
Is there-
temple?
Is there anyone who would know? Anyone we should talk to?
This temple is not as the way I see it is, or is it?
Say it again.
Is the temple messed up the way I see it?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
It's completely in
Okay.
shambles. What Donovan can probably incite to you is that a vampire, if it doesn't have a resting place, in which Doru's case he probably doesn't have a natural resting place, he would have to be basically under a foot of ground, a foot of earth.
I'll also ask him, like, I mean, like, I've never encountered vampires before. Is there any literature anywhere in this town where we can read up on how to deal with this type of monster?
All of the reading material in town is probably destroyed. He doesn't
Destroyed.
believe there are any other places to read here any longer. Everything's been ransacked or burned or just otherwise made unavailable.
Guess we'll jump in and ask. Do you know anything about the Mad Mage?
He would tell you basically the same thing that Doru did.
Okay. Okay then. Well then, I guess. Can you point us in the right direction of where the castle is?
He says it's up to the northwest of town, high on the slopes.
And that's where Strahd is, right?
That's his dwelling, yes.
Okay.
And before like we go anywhere and do anything, really he's gonna like walk up to Donovan and be like, "Hey, can you heal me a little bit? Your son hurts."
My God. This boy.
Yeah, he could do that. As kind of a thank you for helping.
And then, after he does that, he'll say thank you, and we'll try to find the final resting spot for your son. And when we do, we'll come back here and help you out.
Didn't
Alright.
he just say that he might not have one, and we just have to bury him a foot deep or something?
Well, he might not have one, but we don't know if he does or not. So, if we were to bury him a foot deep, and then later we find that he does have a resting spot, we're kind of screwed.
Can't we just bury him a foot deep at the basement of this
Yeah.
place? And then if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we still look for a resting place.
And plus, he can reseal the damn trap.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, well, he'll still be in the basement. He'll just
Technically, if
be
you
a
want, you
foot
could also
under
put him in
the ground.
a coffin and bury him outside and just put his grave.
Well, then people
Yeah.
can find him and dig him up. But
Here lies Don. Here lies Doran. He died.
The Ravens didn't
Yeah, but-
visit.
I'm saying like he could get dug up if we put him outside. But if we just bury him in the basement there, it's very little chance of someone coming and getting him.
That's true.
Hopefully that clarifies things a bit.
Yeah.
That's
like-
what Donovan would tell you.
From our knowledge, like, it might require an intelligence check, but like, usually when you kill a vampire and it does have a burial place, it would like disintegrate and go like turn into smoke or something and go back to that burial place, right? Like, it wouldn't still be a body in the basement.
If it is taken to its proper burial place with the stake to the heart, it would be destroyed. Is that what you mean?
So what I mean, like, yeah, if it was not in its proper burial place and we killed it, would the body remain, or would the body turn to ash and then they would get reformed in their coffin? Like, what I mean, like, is in this scenario, like, would he not have like disintegrated instantly when we killed him, or something?
He's not
How does a
dead,
Yeah.
so I don't believe that would be the case. Come on.
He's just in stasis right now.
okay?
Yeah,
Never mind.
that's a pretty good description of it, actually.
Okay, so then yeah, we should try burying him a foot underground, see if that works, and if we do find a final resting spot, then we can always come back. I'll ask Donovan if he has any shovels.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that.
There would be some back in the shacks into the burial grounds behind the church.
Okay, so we should go grab them and then do the digging.
You gonna start digging?
Yep, yep.
Can y'all do that? I'm actually gonna. Can I try to help repair the up here?
You want to try to
dig it.
repair the pews?
Yeah.
They're
let's keep it
shattered in
nice.
fucking
Yeah.
millions of pieces.
These pews here are virtually unrepairable. You
Okay.
could spend a significant amount of time, gather the materials, and rebuild them. Probably take you about a week to get them all done.
How long are we staying here?
We're probably moving out because we finished what we're doing here.
Okay, then never mind.
Probably not going to be here.
Well, never mind then. He's just gonna rest up a bit.
Yeah.
Try to get his
So-
spells back. and everything.
So grab the shovels and go start digging a foothole.
Be some use, Monster Hunter.
All right. So you go out to the shacks behind the church, have no trouble finding a shovel, or shovels plural, and basically dig a hole deep enough to put the body, cover it back up. Is that all you're doing as a foot minimum?
We'll do a little bit extra.
Let's go for a few feet just in case.
Okay, but you are leaving him here in the Undercroft.
Yes.
Okay. So, task is complete. It is now the end of the day.
I'll ask Donovan if it'll be all right if we stay one more night and then in the morning we'll head out.
Yes, and he will actually impart you some information about the local burgomaster, and let you know that he has passed a few days ago, and that the children are trying to get the body here, but have been too afraid to move it.
They're too afraid to move it.
Yes.
Why is it like? Is there a chance he'll come back to life or something?
They are afraid Strahd spies will intercept the body.
Okay, well then we got to deal with that.
Was he an important person? Is that why?
The burgomaster would have been the mayor, more or less.
Oh, the mayor. Okay. So yeah, he's relatively important. Okay. Okay, and where are these people located, or the kids?
He would tell you that they are south of town at the burgomaster's mansion, and that you might also be able to find Ismark at the local tavern. Ismark being the eldest son, and the daughter being Ireena.
Okay. So we'll rest the night, and then we could hit the tavern in the morning, see if he's there.
Okay.
Sleep on the pew again.
Yep.
Boop.
Oh yeah, let me do that.
Let's see. Oh no, this one.
Spell slot level 1 expended.
That's
That's
weird.
not right.
All right, so you have a pretty much uneventful evening. However, you do hear some kind of moaning and wailing in the night. Not too bothersome, but be enough to catch the attention of anybody who's lightly sleeping.
Where does it sound like it's coming from?
The graveyard behind the church.
Okay.
Interesting.
Sounds like adventure.
You know, I'm gonna make a perception check just to see if my guy hears it.
You think you hear Fatal. Just kidding.
Probably just think it's a dream.
Wait, what is he racing?
I was just rolling for myself to see if my character would that the sounds.
Okay, let me try to take a perception.
This is going to be passive. This is not going to be rolled.
Oh, it is
Oh,
passive.
really?
Okay. Well then
It's
mine.
12.
Yeah, mine
My
is
passive-
16.
Oh yeah, helped you out.
My passive perception 17.
You're not with the party, and you would already have seen this.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find the information. Why can't I find the information now?
Oh, hot. Oh Christ! I burned the hell out of me.
There we go. So at about midnight, Ridian, you would
Yep.
peek. You could hear this noise and peek out, and you would see an eerie green light surfacing from the graveyard. From this light emerges a ghostly procession, wavering images of Daltrey men toting greatswords, woodwise men with slender bows, dwarves with glittering axes, and archaically dressed mages with beards and strange pointed hats. All of these and more march forth from the graveyard, their numbers growing by the second.
Does it look like they're coming towards the church?
Does not.
They're going away from the church.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna roll stealth just in case. 15, not too bad, but
No, I take that back. They do start walking to the church, but these are, you can see that these are plainly spirits. They are marching straight to the chapel, and they are walking straight up to the high tower stair. And once, am I looking at the right place? Oh no, I'm looking at something completely different. They actually are marching towards the castle.
Castle. Okay.
Yeah, as you watch them off in the distance, you see just in the faintest light these creatures as they walk further down. They go all the way up to the castle Ravenloft, walking up to the chapel of the high tower, and then they basically walk straight off the edge.
Okay.
But they're all heading for the castle, right?
Yeah, they all basically just are making a march from the graveyard to the castle.
And okay.
Name.
Choose your creative not me.
Yeah. Rithian is just gonna go back to bed.
All right.
He's too scared.
The rest of the night goes uneventful, and you awake the next morning, fresh and ready to do the next day's tasks.
Oh. Hey, look, I see Constantine.
Shoosh. So, Donovan bids you farewell, Morning Lord Speed, and expects to see you again before nightfall in order to bury the Burgomaster.
Oh.
Okay.
And did he tell us where the inn was or the tavern?
He directed you that the tavern is towards the center of town, and the Burgomaster's mansion is at the end of the path at the south end of town.
Okay. So we can hit the tavern while we're on the way.
Mhm.
Happy knows the locations. He's been scouting out the town while you guys are resting.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. So head off to the tavern. Oh, excuse me.
So as you enter the town square, you see a single shaft of light thrust through the clouds into the main square. Its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. And above the doorway of the tavern, you see a sign hanging precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood and Vine Tavern.
The Blood and what tavern?
Vine. Blood of the, Blood on the Vine Tavern.
Blood on the Vine Tavern.
As you get closer to the sign, you see that the N has been scratched over with an F. It would actually say Blood on the Vine. Or of the Vine.
Gotcha. That's interesting. That's not. I just want to make sure that's not Thieves' Cant, right?
No, it's normal English. They just scratched over the original lettering.
Okay. So Rithian will walk into the tavern.
All right. So you walk in and you see this once finely appointed tavern. It seems to have grown pretty shoddy over the years. There's a blazing fire in the hearth, which gives the room a scant warmth to the few huddled souls within. You see the barkeep, who's basically just standing there washing his glasses. 3 women sitting together at a table near the door. A man in the far corner. And another younger gentleman looking quite inebriated.
Okay. And what was the guy's name again, real quick, that we were looking for?
You're looking for the gentleman named Ismark Kolyanovich.
Ismark. Okay. So Rithian will walk up to the barkeep
Okay.
and he'll say, "Good day. I was wondering if you know where this Ismark character is. Is he in this bar right now?"
He makes no indication that he has heard you or is paying any attention to the fact that you're standing there. He's just continuing to clean glasses.
So Rithian's just kind of like wave at his face, like see if anybody's home, sort of thing. Be like,
Barkeep,
"Hello,
another."
sir?"
His whole persona looks like he's just glassed over and completely incompetent, incoherent.
Okay.
Can I make a check to see what's wrong with?
You can make an insight check.
22.
He looks to be void of emotion, life, almost in general. Almost soulless.
Okay, weird. Almost soulless. So I'll just consider. There's nothing responding here. Guy doesn't. The fuck is wrong here? It feels like
One of the 3 ladies steps up from her table and introduces herself as Alenka. She says, "This is my sister Mirabelle and Sorvia. We are the owners of this establishment. What can I do for you?"
What can I do for you?
Oh,
What-
well, I was just asking your barkeep, but apparently he's not coherent. But anyway, we were looking for a man named Ismark, and then I can't pronounce his last name. Sorry. So.
That's okay. She kind of looks over her shoulder to the gentleman sitting off by himself. This man does not look as gaunt as the rest of the men and other people that you've seen in this town.
Okay. First, he wants to ask what's wrong with everyone. Why do they all look so dead? Besides that one guy.
Sorry, say again.
He, I guess, just kind of asks what's wrong with everyone. Why do they all look so lifeless?
Spirits here are worn down. Everyone is in constant despair.
Spirits. Huh? Okay.
And that's why you drink.
Says the young man. Wasted.
Okay, that's okay. So he really is. Okay, I was like, And how come you're not tired? To the lady, by the way.
To the lady?
Yeah.
This place does not affect me. I come and go as I please. We are Vistani. We don't suffer the consequences of this place the way other people do.
What? You're the stunning and you don't suffer the consequences because you don't visit? You're not here all the time? Or because...
No, just because of what they are.
Okay.
The Vistani are the free
They're the
messengers.
people. Yep,
Yeah,
they
but-
were the people who saved Strahd or whoever way back when, right?
You would know that from the stories as a
Oh,
campfire.
okay.
Told at the campfire, right? Yeah.
Right, correct.
Right. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah.
So,
Oh.
did the young gentleman say something?
Yeah, the Vistani are the holy messengers that bring forth the missions.
Now you're doing drunk man. What are you doing here?
I be trapped here for all but 2 years.
You're trapped here?
Yeah, I. Those who go out towards the fog either die choking on its ether or get turned around about and come back. You can't leave. I tried. Only the holy messengers can.
It's weird. The fog is that was that fog the same? Oh, I think I know what he's talking about. That fucking fog in the forest. God damn it.
So you can come into the city, but you can't get out.
Nope.
They can.
Fuck. He also said spirits too.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You might not want to be going out at night.
Why is it when the spirits come out?
There be beasties and baddies all about.
And
Sounds like the
Rillian's
perfect thing
gonna,
for you, Rydian.
and Rillian's gonna be like, well, yeah, about that. I saw a bunch of spirits in the graveyard behind the church last night.
Is that
I-
right? Sorry.
I followed them once and got scared and then hid myself in a cellar.
And Rillian's actually gonna turn to the Vistani woman and say, do you know why these spirits marched to the castle?
That's actually a very good question. They should know. However, I don't think they do. Let's see.
Oh, I know. The spirits drift along the old Selvage road toward the castle Ravenloft in the dead of night. These phantoms are all that remain of Strahd's enemies, and this damnable fate that awaits anyone who opposes him. The same will befall you, or so I'm told.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So. Wait. So the spirits are there. So he just has those spirits piling up. So if anyone tries to defy him,
No.
echoes.
People like us, apparently.
Ah, okay. Shit.
So basically, he's using them as protection.
No. It's just if you die, they become one of them damned souls. You were invited here, right? Like me?
That
Hey,
is correct.
Hold out a letter.
I'll pull out the same letter.
Barkeep, another.
He mindlessly goes and grabs a drink and passes it back over.
Ah,
So you're just gonna stand here and die until you've run all the drinks?
I'm the only one. Can't fight a god on my own. God.
How long
Well-
have you been stuck here, child, boy?
2 years.
Ismark is going to approach Pappy and kind of pull you off to the side and invite you to have a drink with him.
What you drinking?
What's your drink?
wine. He would ask, or I guess I should say he would just strike up conversation just to try to break the ice. Essentially leading into the idea of you guys looking like some able-bodied adventurers who he would like to try to ask for help, and explain to you the situation that Donovan has already explained to you, that his father has recently passed and they need help moving his body to the church in order for burial, and also to help his sister escape.
Tatiana? She's missing?
This isn't Tatiana. This is Ireena.
Oh. Ireena.
Ireena.
You see, Strahd has visited her twice in the night.
Aye.
I seek to get her as far away from this village as I can. I know that I cannot leave the area or the land, nor can she. But if we can get her to Vallaki, or maybe even Kresk, we can get her out of the vision of Strahd.
Aye. If you get visited the third time, you not be coming back.
Wait, isn't this Pappy who got pulled aside?
Oh, sorry.
I'm like, all these interactions. I'm like, oh yeah, it's sweet.
And Pappy's gonna go, I'd like to help, but that one needs us. And he points to Rithian.
He does not like Vivian.
I will punch.
And he says, very well then. Might you call him over for us?
Us?
Rithian.
And Meridian will just walk over and be like, Ismark, is it?
Indeed it is.
Well, first off, I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your father.
Oh, you've heard the tale already.
Oh yeah, Donovan told us all about it.
Oh, very, very good. I'm glad he sent
Yeah.
you. So you're willing
Yeah.
to help me?
We are. There are some details, obviously, that we have to work out first.
Such as? He looks at you inquisitively.
Wine.
How? So first, tell me your perspective of this story. I know he's just going to say the same thing as Don, but tell me your perspective on why Strahd is possibly trying to take your father's body.
I don't believe that Strahd wants my father's body. He wants my sister. He longs for nothing more than to take her as his own.
I see.
You
So
see,
then-
she resembles with a keen likeness to his beloved Tatiana. Who was murdered centuries ago.
So what you're saying is your father's body and help your sister escape, if I heard that correctly, while Strahd sends all of his minions after us.
He would explain that he's not afraid of all of Strahd's minions, just that he is afraid to move the body without protection, because Strahd does send some of his spies, and he's afraid that Strahd will interfere, or his spies might interfere and prevent his father's body from being buried in holy ground.
So where would you like us to help you take your father's body to do this?
Well, we would have to move him from my mansion up to the cemetery behind the church.
You sure that's a good idea? I saw some spirits raising from the ground night from that graveyard.
It is the most holy place to be buried in the vicinity, and it is far too far to travel anywhere else.
Understandable. Do you know what Strahd's spies may look like, or are they able to disguise themselves, or could they be anybody?
His spies are everywhere. Could be with the evil Vistani, could be werewolves. His spies take many forms.
Okay. So basically we just have to be wary of everybody. Okay. Well, I have no reason to believe that Donovan is lying that you need help, and it seems like you are a genuine man. When do you think would be the best time to move your father's body?
At early light.
Makes sense. And what about your sister? What are we going to do with her? Are we going to try to help her escape shortly after we bury the body?
It would be much appreciated if you could help us get her to either Vallaki or to Kresk. Somewhere far from Strahd's vision.
Okay. Well, we can possibly try to do that.
Today. It's still early morning, right?
It's pretty early, yeah.
Yeah. We've
Yeah,
got a
let's do
full
it.
day of waiting overnight before we can move his body, right?
Sorry, say again?
Well, I was sorry. They want to do it at first light, right? So we've got 24 hours, essentially, not 24, but close to 24 hours until we can help with the body. We can
Any chance to piss this guy off?
Early light. It's early enough that if you moved him now,
Oh, we can move him now. Okay.
yeah, Ismark would think that you have a few hours to spare here.
Okay.
Before darkness threatens.
Yeah. So
Aye.
Ridian is just gonna, nod, and he's gonna actually go back over to the Vistani woman, and he's gonna ask them if there's any way that they can grant us safe passage through the fog, since they aren't affected by it. Since he doesn't really know how they can get through it safely.
I just start laughing. If you think that would have worked, I would have been gone a long time ago.
It is not in our power to take others with us.
All right. Well,
Aye.
just had to try.
I had to sneak on one of their caravans, and I somehow ended up on the ground.
However, they would respond that if you were to seek out Madame Ava, she could possibly give you more information.
Madam who?
Ava? Eva?
Madam Eva.
Ava?
EVA.
Okay.
Yep, Ava.
And she would tell you that they have a camp that lies to the southwest of Barovia, and they typically hang out near the Tser Pools.
Okay. So
I could take
Tser Pools. Okay.
Yeah, the joke is too funny.
So it sounds like we need to bury the father, then possibly bring the sister with us to talk to these people so that we can get safe passage.
Is that the plan here? Or are you just tossing
Sound
up ideas?
It sounds like, well, like these guys said, if we can't really leave the fog, it'll either turn us around or we
Kill you.
will die, apparently. So, in my opinion, that seems like the best option.
Okay. Well, Guess we should go start doing that right now. Let's go take your body.
And then Rithian's gonna point to the drunk pirate over in the corner, and he's gonna say, "You said you've been here for 2 years, correct?
Aye,
Does that mean you have a decent layout of the land?
aye.
How would you like joining us?"
I only have one question for ye.
And what is
How-
that?
Here do you have?
How what?
How much or ale do you have?
We don't really carry much because we are, trying to live.
Yeah.
Is life.
And then bring as much ale as you want. It's not up to me what you bring.
Aye, it's a deal.
Wait. Hold on. If he's gonna come in, we need to test something first. Can you take a punch?
You can try.
Okay, well, he's gonna go do that exact thing.
Is this something your alignment would lean you towards, Gesh?
He's neutral good, so he just wants to make sure he doesn't have someone go in to risk lives.
So punching him is going to solve this, huh?
No, he just wants to see if he goes out cold, he's gonna heal him full. But he's just want to make sure he's not a Rithian situation where he just
Glass cannon.
yeah, and he doesn't want to he doesn't want to have to keep worrying about him.
Oh, and hit me then.
Okay, so you're just gonna punch you? Is that a strength or?
It's like
Make an
1d4.
attack.
Okay. And
It's an unarmed attack, so roll a d20 plus your strength modifier.
20 plus 3. 21.
Not even with my +2 to my defense would I get that. So if that one does hit,
Okay. I don't know what's an armed attack again.
It's a
like
d4.
It's 1
Okay.
plus something.
Yeah, 1 plus your strength mod. So it'd be 4 damage.
Okay, there D4
Yes.
plus
you hit like a sissy.
Hang on. You haven't seen 7. He does full damage, dude.
Yeah, no.
no,
It's
it's
1 plus
1
your strength
plus-
manage. It's
Oh.
4 damage total.
1d4, just 1.
Oh, okay. What? Good thing you can take a hit. I won't have to worry about you like a leader.
Oh, I don't get to hit you back.
I mean, you can if you really want to. He just stands there. Dealer stand there. Go ahead. I guess it'll be fair anyways.
Rithian's just tapping his foot.
One moment.
You do not hit. Or rather, you do hit, but it's just not much. Still not enough.
It's not
You're
enough
basically
for
punching
one.
the man of steel.
The 18 misses too.
Yep. You're basically punching the man of steel at this right now.
Ismark's going to interject. All right, children. Might we be off, please? I really would like to bury my father today.
Rithian was just gonna say, I was about to say the same thing.
You know, make sure we can't risk on lives.
You guys ready to go?
Yep.
All right, so you guys exit the bar, tavern, whatever you would like to call it. And off in the distance, you hear the sound of a small wood-wheeled cart rolling across damp cobbles. As you glance off down the street in this direction, you see an old lady pushing this cart through the fog. And as a reminder, the fog is literally ever present. Some days it's thicker than others. But in this distance, you see the old lady pushing a cart, and she's stopping at houses, knocking on doors, trying to sell from the cart. She does manage to get someone to make a trade. And as you see, she takes she snatches a small boy crying for their parents, crying for his parents, and she stuffs him in a sack and straps him to her cart.
What the?
and begins to, looking around, she begins to make her way down the street towards the exit of town.
I do not make a move unless told to. That's not part of my mission.
Guess we'll chase after.
My ideal is I only care about my own crew.
Really? Well, how far away down the path is she? So I'm assuming we're like down here somewhere, like in the square still.
Meddling in the affairs of others only causes trouble.
Yes, I agree with you, tall, ugly one.
So she is essentially down almost to the edge of town.
What?
If you command me, I could catch her.
Damn, that is too far for me to get. I start sprinting.
Rithian is just gonna yell out to her, "Be careful what you do to others. Something bad might happen to you in exchange." as he holds out his gun and like pointing it towards her and like basically threatening to shoot her.
All right. She looks back at you and begins to quicken pace. And with an unexpected speed, darts to the edge of town, cuts a corner, and disappears.
I say, that's one of them beasties.
Motherfucker.
Well, nothing we can really do about it.
We could have if you told me to capture it.
I didn't think she was gonna get that fast.
This town's pretty wacky. I'm still trying to gather my bearings on what we should interject in and what we shouldn't.
Yeah, that is true. Alright, let's go. He's
Yep.
just kind of rushed over to where the where the child was, or the oldest son was leading him to.
Yep, and he's going to lead you south down towards the mansion.
I match pace with the fastest person in the group.
Which is me.
I slow down to maintain speed with you.
Okay. So as you approach, you see a weary-looking mansion squatting behind a rusty iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside while the left swings lazily in the wind. The stuttering squeal and clang of the gate repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke the grounds and press with menace upon the house itself. Yet against the walls, the growth has been tampered down to create a path all about the domain. Heavy claw markings have stripped the once beautiful finish off the walls. Great black marks tell of the fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window, and all of the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with stains of evil omen.
Rithian's gonna look at Ismark and he's gonna say, "No offense, but I'm getting a weird vibe from this place."
And he looks to you and says, yes, the outside of the house has been decimated. The wolves have been attacking nightly up until the day that my father passed. That night, the attacks stopped, thus leaving the rest of the home in ruins on the exterior. But I promise you, once inside, things are not as dour.
Insight check.
I don't care.
I'll just believe him.
Yeah, I believe him.
Yeah. He doesn't really give you any reason to doubt him.
Yeah. Rithian will ask him how his passed.
Pardon?
Rithian is going to ask him how his father passed. Was it did the werewolves get to him, or was it just of old age sort of thing?
He would tell you that all of the attacks on the house eventually affected his heart, and he couldn't stand the constant assault.
I
Okay. All right. Well, take us to where your father and sister are.
So Ismark approaches the door and pounds on the outside. Ireena calls out from within, asking, "Who's there?" In which Ismark shouts, "It's Ismark, and I have brought friends. They have come to help us move father." And then you hear... so you hear Ireena fiddling with what sounds like a barred door. As she removes that bar, she pulls the door open. She does then invite you all inside after she surveys who Ismark is with.
Really, we'll step inside.
I'm not by the computer, but if you move, we'll find
Okay, cool. Is there an actual like handout picture of this girl, or is it just a token?
I can probably show you something.
It looks like the chick or whatever. It's like assuming.
And here you go. And for that matter, I can do the same with Ismark.
Oh, so she's a badass.
Yeah, she looks cool.
friends.
How are they related?
Ismark the Lesser.
You got the lesser of the looks.
Yep. Your newfound friend could tell you that he gains that title because everyone thinks that he is lesser than his father.
Oi.
That's upsetting.
That's
That's sad.
stupid. Guess that's kind of that's very stupid. They should name you by your own marks, not from your father.
This isn't Game of Thrones, goddammit.
So Ireena leads you into the room where the father lies, and you see a coffin, which she will tell you that her and Ismark built it together. The interior of this mansion is well furnished, and there is great wear on most of the furnishings. There are also noticeable oddities, such as the boarded up windows and the presence of holy symbols in every room.
Are these a symbol of my religion? Or?
Yeah, they in fact are. And as Ireena leads you off into the side room, you see lying in a simple wooden coffin surrounded by wilting flowers, the body of their father, and you also notice the faint odor of decay.
What?
He's been here for a while.
She confirms that it has been 3 days.
There's no time to...
Ooh, I just had a possibly bad, but also good idea. Rillian will say, what if we strapped the coffin to Pappy Cac's bareback? That way we don't have to have multiple people carrying it.
Is Poppy with us?
Tabby.
Pappy.
Yeah.
Pappy, what do you think of the idea of strapping this coffin to your bear form's back, so that we don't have to have multiple people covering it?
He's already carried us.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. I have some rope, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Do you guys have any rope? Asking like literally everybody that's here.
Uh, shit, I do not know. Mine's the Explorer pack, but I don't even know. By the way, are they cool with that idea?
They will welcome any help they can get to move the body from one place to the other.
Yes, a tended box, water ski. Oh, he has 50 feet of hempen rope, so yeah.
Yeah, I have some rope as well.
Okay, so yeah, I
So-
can do that.
Yeah,
Where did
that
they go, by the way?
this room up here where the body is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we can do that. We should have enough rope. I have 50 feet as well.
Okay, then that should be way more than enough. 50 feet is like...
As you all are strapping your contraption,
Rawr.
she gives
I drink.
thanks and tells you how much she appreciates it based on the fact that nobody in town has been brave enough to help them get him to the cemetery for proper burial.
Quick question.
I-
Just before we strap him to Papikek's back, I'll ask them if it's okay, and I'll to the rest of the group. Like, do we want to just check him out before we travel with him, just to make sure?
What do you mean, check him out?
I mean, we did just fight a vampire.
He's been dead for 3 days. The smell of decay has been here for like 3 days, so... If he's been dead...
Both children would try to convince you and reassure you that he is truly dead.
Okay.
You're a strange one. Oi.
Just strapping the coffin to his back.
And you overhear Ismark mention to Ireena that once this has transpired, that he wishes that you all make your way towards Villaki. And she assures him back that she would be willing to make the trip, but only once father is properly buried.
So are you just gonna stay here then? You don't think anything bad's gonna happen to you?
I do not wish to stay here once my father is buried. Strahd
okay.
comes for me.
Strahd. Everyone.
That guy's freaking me out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask Ismark why he wait, is he planning on staying in town, or is us to get escape as well?
He would like to see her be escorted to wherever you decide to take her, whether that be Kresk or Villaki, but he would be now taking over as Burgomaster and desires to stay behind in order to take care of his duties here.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit right here and then drink while on the stairs.
All right. Well, let's get moving then. Up 2, 3, 4. Up 2, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's time to go. A bear. Oh.
Yeah, this is
Pappy Cat.
Pappy.
He's a good person.
All right, so you guys make your way back through town, and then up into the church, where Donovan sees you coming and greets you.
We have retrieved them and the body as well.
Indeed, I see. Please let us rush to the back. I have already prepared a gravesite for him.
Awesome. And just making sure your son you haven't heard anything from your son, right?
He is as you left him.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure nothing happened.
In fairness, it's only been a few hours.
Yeah.
Good
True.
to know you'll be waking up anymore.
Let's bury. the dead.
Oh, Rithian is actually going to mention to Donovan. He's going to ask him, have you seen spirits raising from your graveyard out back before?
Of course.
It is a nightly occurrence.
Aye, like I said.
I just wanted to make sure that wasn't a new thing, because I did witness that last night while we were staying here.
I would think one would grow accustomed to it after a time.
Aye. As I nod to him.
He just nods back.
All right. Well, let's get this burial done.
So you take him out back, and
String.
as you're sitting around listening to the burial rites from Donovan, there are several wolves that tend to hang out on the outskirts of the cemetery fence. And as you are looking up, you see an ominous, shadowy figure in the distance.
I say, here's to you, shadowy figure, and I pour a little bit of a wine or whatever I'm drinking on the ground.
Do you have any business with us?
Who are you speaking to?
The shadowy figure.
It's out in the distance.
Oh wait.
It's just standing there, seemingly just watching.
Okay.
Rithian is there. The wolves are on the other side of the fence.
Yes, they are several of them, decent-sized pack, just kind of hanging out.
I'm eyeballing the shadowy figure and the wolves while drinking.
Rithian's gonna go up to the fence and do like the whole scat, get away, go.
They snarl and snap at you.
Dude, what are you doing? They're wolves, not dogs.
Yeah, but if you remember, he said that wolves and werewolves were attacking his house.
I tell him it's bad luck to mess with their kind.
It's not smart. We don't want to freaking tackle them coming after us.
Oh, we already have things coming after us by coming into this town.
No, they're coming after you, not us.
I go over
Well, you
to one of
guys
the
are with me,
wolves.
right?
I go over to one of the wolves. Here's a little bit of wine. Ah, pour it on him. Or not pour it on him, but pour it on the ground. Then back away.
Rithian is just gonna be watching the shadowy figure and the wolves the entire time the burial is happening, seeing if they're making any moves or anything like that.
Yeah, they're just standing guard, standing watch. They don't seem to be aggressive necessarily until you come at them and start shooing them away.
It's
But-
not ready yet.
But essentially, they do nothing else, and eventually they move on.
Okay, so
And
so we're at the spot of burying, right?
Pardon me?
What's
We're-
ready then?
We're ready to bury him, right?
we just did.
Yeah, the
Oh.
burial rites are being read as this happens.
Okay.
You can take it out.
So once the burial's done, Rithian's gonna say, "Well, Strahd probably know now that your father's buried."
I hope he gets him mad.
You hear the what? Or what?
I hope he gets him mad.
I still didn't hear you. Something's cutting out.
I just
What
said
about-
I hope it gets him mad.
Oh, makes him mad. Okay. You don't see any emotion from the figure. It's too far away and too shaded. Donovan completes the rites, and the children pay their last respects and start to begin moving back towards the church itself.
Alright. Well, looks like we are moving on to get that safe passage, if we can. That was at the Tser Pools, you said?
Yeah.
And, so, yeah, I'm assuming somebody here already knows how to get there, since I don't know how to pronounce it.
So you guys are headed straight out of town?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
Are we able to? Does everyone else have 40 gold pieces worth of anything or anything you can sell?
I have.
I need a spell component.
I have moss agates. I'm not sure the percentage.
I have 10 gold and a lock. A magical lock.
I don't really have anything that I can sell, so no. I have 21 gold pieces. That's about it.
Does that filter of love go for anything?
Not sure off the top of my head.
Can we try to exchange it for a 50 gold piece diamond? I just need it for a spell component.
Well, I don't see why not. I don't know if this town will even have a 50 gold diamond.
I don't know if we be giving you my 10 gold. I don't even know ye.
I wouldn't expect it either. It's fine. You're new to the group. But would you know anywhere that might sell diamonds?
The crazy old mage. The mage.
The Mad Mage?
He hates vampires, or so I'm told.
He's dead.
Well, he's rumored to be dead.
There's a lot of rumors, but the one I heard is that he hates vampires. He's an outsider, and I didn't hear that he was dead.
And Constantine, or whatever the hell your name is now,
Neither.
would know that there are no jewelers per se in town.
Okay, never mind. I'll wait till the next town we get to.
You feel like we're gonna get out of this one?
One can hope.
So, are you leaving town?
Yep.
Yep.
Going to the Tser Pools.
All right. So, let's see. Reveal areas. Oops.
2 little squares popped up.
Yeah, that was stupid. I'm not sure how well that revealed anything for you guys, but
Never liked Dean. A little too much.
maybe that was a little more informative.
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Yeah, I can see the pathway.
Okay. So as you travel this path, and Dynador, I don't know how you say that, leads you down the path, and eventually you come to a crossroads.
Devil's Gate.
When you approach, you see a signpost. And an old wooden gallows creaking in a chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. You see a frayed length of rope dancing from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a signpost opposite the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia Village, to the east, from which you came. Tser Pools, to the northwest. And Ravenloft Vallaki, to the southwest. The northwest fork slants downwards and disappears into the trees, while the northwest fork clings to an upward slope. And across from the gallows, a low wall is crumbling in places, partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in fog.
They say that's a hempen halter right there.
Yes, let's not fuck with that.
Scared of that?
I mean, I don't want to get in any unnecessary battle. But, so I would ask...
Is it morning?
Yeah, it's still... Like,
It's
early.
midday.
Yeah, midday.
I ask you guys if you want some cackle fruit.
How's
And
that?
I'm eating some eggs, boiled eggs.
Nah, I'm good.
Rithian would pass, but he would also ask the 3 people that kind of know where they're going if the Tser Pools are in that direction that the sign says, or is somebody trying to screw with us?
So,
Yeah, so you have Ireena with you, which I need to find her character token
Yeah, I was
so I
like
can
wondering.
drag her with.
I was wondering where she was. I was like, so where's she?
Here we go. And she would tell you that in truth that the sign is accurate.
All right.
Okay, let's carry on then.
Guess she's gonna ask her while they're walking. Is like, what is Strahd like? As he is now, anyways.
Her memories of him are fuzzy. She doesn't quite remember.
What I hear from him is Strahd comes from a royal bloodline. He died centuries ago, yet endures as one of the undead, feasting upon the blood of the living. We call him the Devil Strahd.
Yeah, she doesn't really remember much of anything other than she recalls that very clearly there was a blazing hunger in his eyes.
Ugh. I can only imagine what he has done.
He wanted that.
Rithian is gonna. Rithian. Wait, she said he had a blazing hunger in his eyes?
For her booty.
He's gonna ask her if she was bitten.
She will tell you that she has been bitten.
She has been.
She has. Twice.
Aye, the third need be done.
You guys are turning into robots for me.
Alright. Well, then Ireena, lead the way. And now that he knows that she has been bitten, he's going to be very cautious of her.
Mm-hmm.
Holy robot.
Thankfully, I don't hear the robots.
Yeah, I don't know.
Give me a second. I need it.
Am I a robot?
Nobody seems to be a robot.
Nope.
God damn it, it's just on my end.
I am Wally.
Whatever, I'll deal with it later.
And Rithian is actually going to ask Ismark as well. Well, Ismark is with us, correct?
No,
Because he said he
Ismark
wanted to
stayed
come-
back.
Oh, he did stay back. Okay.
Yeah, he
so then
wants
never
to
mind
make he has to take over the burgomaster's role now.
then. Okay.
Okay, give me my.
Yeah, Rillian is just gonna be very wary of Ireena.
Mm-hmm.
Basically watching every move that she's making.
How come he's not wary of me?
Because you weren't
haven't-
bit by him.
Yeah, you haven't been bitten. At least not to my knowledge.
You know, he almost got bit.
Almost.
Just be grateful for your lucky stars. Yep.
So are you moving on?
Yep.
And you're heading which path?
Tser Pools.
All right, so you're heading to the northwest. You hear a creaking noise behind you coming from the gallows. Where there was nothing before, now hangs a lifeless gray body. The breeze turns the hanged figure slowly so that it can fix its dead eyes upon you.
I say it be doing the dance of the hippinjig.
The what? The what?
It means when the dead body moves while they're hanging.
Ah,
Is it anyone we recognize?
It looks to be an unrecognizable Barovian.
is he looking like he's going to attack? Is he going to speak?
No, it's a lifeless body that is watching us.
Ah, okay. I'm just gonna. I don't really want an eyes looking at me, so if everyone's okay or cool with it, I'm gonna smack it away.
I
We're
wouldn't
down the
even go
path,
near
aren't
it.
we?
As you swing at it and make contact, the body rapidly melts away into nothing.
Okay, that's
Yeah, it wasn't there before, and then it suddenly appeared. So that's what I expected to happen.
I say it's the black spot, and I spit on the ground, and I stop.
gotta hate Strahd.
The black spot.
This gets creepier and creepier just getting around here.
Hmm.
Lord have mercy.
All right, there's no lord here. There be wine though.
Oh, wait.
Oh shit! I just
So
got that message.
when the when the body melts away, does the other frayed part of the noose melt away as well?
It looks as it did before.
Gotcha. Okay. And the other part of the noose isn't like on the ground?
Nope.
Okay. Never mind then. Just walk down the path.
Alright, let's just keep going then.
Volwyn is just cowering in fear right now and like shivering.
I passed you my flask.
What's Happy Cat doing?
And
Probably.
I'll take a sip.
Happy
and
Cack
I'll-
seeing if there's anything left of the corpse that he can taste.
Ew!
To see if it would make a good ingredient.
There is nothing there to be tasted.
Thank God.
Fine.
And I'll just kind of point at where the body used to be and say, like, did anyone else see that? Did anyone else see what I saw?
I know what I saw. I literally just swung at it.
Yeah, we saw it.
It looked like me.
Wait, what? Are you sure? Wait, did it really look like it, or are you just freaking out?
Was that just me? Or am I the only one seeing that?
Aye.
Truly, Volwyn is the only one that saw himself. Everyone else saw an unrecognizable corpse.
No, you're just freaking out, dude.
Yeah, no, that was just not. It wasn't you.
I grab my extensively hardcore liquor. I'm like, you're gonna need a shot of this, my friend.
I think you're
Not a
just
big-
on the PTSD.
Yeah. Not a big drinker, but anything that'll help me get over this.
don't get too drunk. We still need you conscious if anything goes down. Right, so we're all just gonna keep going?
Yep.
I'm gonna try to get myself to the middle of this group now because I'm scared. I don't want to get to the back or the front.
Hey, yeah, that's actually a good idea to make me lead in front now. So
Well, Ireena knows the way, and Rithian is also like not wanting her behind the group.
yeah, so he's definitely gonna be. So he's just gonna be side by side with Ireena. And
That's fine.
sort of.
I will as well since I have a higher wisdom than you. I hope I do.
How does that have to do with anything on whether? Oh wait, I just.
Your passive perception.
Ah. I was like, what does your wisdom have to say anything on this subject?
My passive perception is 17.
All right, what are you guys trying to find? Sorry.
Nothing.
Nothing. We're just trying to get forward.
Discussing the marching order, basically.
Okay. Let me pick that up here real quick. Are you standing where you would be when you approach the camp?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was shit.
All right.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
I can't
Yeah,
see.
that's
crap.
anything
Oh, I moved you guys, so I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me copy your tokens over and let you rearrange yourselves.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
That okay. Alright.
Marching order.
I'm going like more like here-ish.
Woven is in the middle.
And Ireena would also be more towards the as well.
Actually, we got Gesh on that side, so Pappy would be on that side.
All right.
Protect
So
me,
the
Patty.
road is down here. How would you actually approach the camp? Are you coming at it from around off the path, or are you going to follow the path upward?
I whistle out loud.
Probably just from the path, so that they can see us, and that we're not like surprising them.
Yeah.
So how about that?
Yeah.
So, but I would flip some stuff around.
So
Rithian said he didn't want her behind him.
yeah.
All right. So that's what I wanted. The road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. There is a clearing here, and next to a river that widens to form a small lake several hundred feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-top wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake and is sagging, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink water from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest edge.
Okay. Do you know these people? Danny? Just kind of yells out hello.
This does not appear to be the same Vistani group that you guys traveled with previously. Same goes for Danador.
Rithian is going to try. Rithian is gonna ask Ireena, since she knew the way. She's gonna say, "Do you know these people, correct? Or you are familiar with them?"
I know of them. They are the Vistani.
So would you know about how to ask them for a safe passage? Is there usually something they want in exchange?
To my knowledge, they do not travel with other beings. They tend to keep to themselves. Somebody's microphone's really distracting right
That's Jack.
Is it? Oh my god! It's the fucking. I know.
I was like, is that? Yep.
All right. There we
now. All right.
So then Rithian would sort of carefully, walk up to either the nearest person, or actually, can I discern if there's like a most important person there?
From the looks of it, there doesn't seem to be anybody standing out as such. There does look to be a gentleman standing by the fire telling tales. But other than that, everybody looks more or less normal.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk up to the nearest person then, so probably this guy, and I'm just gonna say, "Excuse me, you guys are the Vistani, correct?"
He looks at you, kind of gives you a once over up and down, and kind of looks about him. His group, throws his hands off to the side and said, "Why, of course we are."
Awesome. Well, we're looking to get to a different town, and I was told that possibly you guys could tell us about how to get there, safe passage or something like that, being as you are Vistani.
We do travel the land as freely as we wish. However, if you have questions, you should see Madame Eva. She's in her tent. And he points over in the direction of the large tent.
And would you guys mind if we talk to her? I don't know how this works with you guys, or...
Yeah, they would just basically step aside and give you the motion to walk on up to the tent.
Okay. Then Rithian would start walking up, the motion for the group to follow.
Is everyone?
So it is this tent up here, right?
Yep.
Start dancing to the accordion jig as I walk by. Do, 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 do.
Ireena will follow suit. Nobody seems to be lingering, so we will enter into Madame Eva's tent.
I'm drunk, so it looks horrible.
Yeah, you're no more drunk than they are, so it looks about the same. So there is a reddish glow coming from the interior of the tent. When you enter, you see a low table covered in a black velvet cloth, and glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball sitting on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As the crone speaks...
Very familiar.
Yes, it is quite familiar, I realize. Her voice crackles like dry weeds. "At last, you have arrived." And the crackling laughter bursts like a mad lightning from her withered lips.
Deja vu. So much deja vu.
She acknowledges each of you by name and invites you to sit.
Rithian sits.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll go in. Yeah. Phone will pop in too. Quickly before you pop into the... Ooh, geez, my health is way too high.
Yeah, the heroes of legend.
Get too far into this. Like, I think I might have got sunstroke today, so I think I'm gonna have to drop off a little early. Just not feeling too good.
Oh,
Okay,
geez.
man.
All right.
fine.
Sorry, guys.
Feel better, man.
But run.
Yeah.
If run Volwin as you need to, but I gotta drop off. Sorry, guys.
All right,
That's
no
fine.
problem.
Good, man.
Feel better, man.
Feel better.
I'll
guys
text you some fill-in info.
Peace.
Cool. Yeah. Let me know if there's anything. I'll still probably have my phone on me, But yeah, so text me if you need any like decision stuff from me. But
Sounds
I'll
good.
give you
later, guys.
See ya.
peace.
So as you all enter the tent, she asks you, would you like to have your fortune told?
I'd like to have my fortune told. Gesh raises his hand.
And she
I
invites you. Gesh, please sit.
They Gesh just does so. He's
I-
always interested in portraits.
Ireena will kind of hang out outside the tent. She's not really interested in the Vistani. Did everyone else join?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, she is more scary up close.
Everything in this game is a bit scary.
All right. So, let's see. Oh, I hate when that happens. Anyway, she has got everybody sitting around her, and she now lays out the first card of your fortune. This card tells of the history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. As she flips the first card over,
Oh shit.
What is this? What
you
is this?
see the mercenary. What happened to my... Oh, I think I just computer locked up. Oh, there it is. This, the thing you seek lies with the dead under a mountain of gold coins.
Alright. Thing I seek lies with the dead under the mountain. What's coins? Got it.
She then flips over to the next card. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. The guild member, I see a dark room full of bottles. It is a tome. Sorry, it is the tomb of a guild member.
The tomb of a guild member. And these are super vague. I wish I knew what the hell. Let's see. It tells me. History, knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. If I'm thinking correctly, then the dead should probably be related to Strahd. The tomb of a guild member, maybe a friend, and the powerful force of good and protection could either refer to someone we a mage or me.
She then flips over the third card. This card is a this is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight.
Weapon of vengeance, sort of something. He just
It's
kind of
very-
nods.
This part is almost identical. Oops. The hooded one. I see a faceless god. He awaits you at the end of a long and winding road, deep in the mountains.
Could that be Strahd?
She says nothing, but begins to flip the next card. This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness.
Okay.
The broken one. Your greatest ally will be a wizard. His mind is broken, but his spells are strong.
I
knew
almost
he-
have Pappycock.
Mad Mage.
Your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him.
This card will lead me to him.
Well, might as well keep the card then.
Yeah, it's like, can I keep the card?
The Dark Lord.
Dark Lord.
He lurks in the depths of darkness in one place which he must return.
5 cards, all of these. Okay. Got it. Is that all the fortunes?
That is your fortune, as told by the cards.
Your enemies or creatures' powers are beyond this card will lead you to. Can he kind of ask the one about the card will lead him to him? If he can, like, is this card supposed to? Does that mean the card is supposed to follow me or something? Am I supposed to take the card or?
No, she's not going to let go of the cards.
Like, I don't know how this one's supposed to help. Then
It's basically saying that the card has powers in, and you will, like, find what it's saying.
okay,
Its fortune means that it will tell you where to go.
okay. All right, then thank you. He just kind of nods off and then leaves. And is everyone else in the same room or y'all outside?
No, we're all in the tent.
Okay, then he walks out, just trying to ponder.
Thank you, Madam Ava, for your wisdom.
Thank you, Ava.
She nods and bids you farewell.
We will try
Use
to
this knowledge wisely.
Okay.
So we should go find the broken one.
Is that everything? Y'all not gonna take fortunes or anything?
I mean, really, we'll do a fortune.
It's a group fortune.
Oh, it is a group fortune.
Oh,
That's what I was
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the one thing that makes it different from the first time. Other than some of the cards weren't the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then I guess we're all out.
I go out and start dancing with some of them. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we just head for the new place then.
I thought they were gonna take her.
the depths, the one
They're gonna take her to the place.
It has gone to be sometime towards the night now at this point.
No,
Oh,
fuck.
Travel time.
Oh, damn.
If suggest that we don't travel at night and maybe rest here.
Is it safe to stay here? We kind of ask.
I will pop my head back into the tent.
Yes, Rydian.
It's pretty dark out. Would you guys mind if we camp the night out here with you guys as well?
She would respond with, by all means, please stay. Enjoy the festivities.
Yay, festivities!
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Do you think maybe in the nighttime is the depths of darkness?
I don't know. But really, we'll go back to the group and tell them that we are permitted to stay.
Well, I guess we're staying here then. Fuck it.
Ridine will sort of listen to the stories and stuff that are being told.
One in particular story that you hear is one of the mighty wizard. And the guy begins his speech. A mighty wizard came to this land over a year ago. I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you're standing, a very charismatic man. He thought he could rally the people of Barovia against the devil Strahd. He stirred them with thoughts of revolt and bore them to the castle in mass. When the vampire appeared, the wizard's peasant army fled in terror. A few stood their ground and were never seen again. The wizard and the vampire cast spells at each other. Their battle flew from the courtyards of Ravenloft to a precipice overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my own eyes. Thunder shook the mountainside, and great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard. Yet by his magic he survived. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood ground. But when the devil Strahd fell upon him, the wizard's magic couldn't save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down to the river to search for the wizard's body to see if, he had anything of value. But the river of Illis had already spirited him away.
He's still alive.
Yes, that means no one's his mind broken, so the mad mage must have literally been the man. He must have gone mad. Ah, his name fits.
Interesting.
It is said that there is a mad mage up in the mountains of Baratok.
Ooh.
Then let's go to the mountains of Meritok. Visit this mad mage.
We can try to do that after we bring Ireena to where she needs to be.
Yep.
Gives us the next place to go.
How is Ireena? Are you just like chilling?
She's just
Yeah,
hanging out with you guys.
Alright.
I go over there and be like, "What up, girl?"
Being of a age a bit older than you, she kind of looks at you, just not really sure what to think, but kind of laughs it
How old
off.
is she?
Hmm?
How old
When
is
you have-
she?
When you have liquor in you, it doesn't matter what age. That's what he said. What he says.
She basically just shrugs you off and walks around to the other side of the fire.
Oh, that really must suck, huh?
I say, I breathe into my hand so I can smell it, and then I make a hideous, ugh.
So, Rithian would actually ask Ireena if she feels any different from, like, being bitten.
She doesn't feel as strong as she used to, somewhat fatigued, but her mind still seems as sharp as ever.
Okay.
How smart is she?
How's, if you're weak, how's the lower?
She
Is that what he
smacks
says?
you across the face.
Yes.
He smiles. See, you're not that weak.
Oh, actually, I just realized. Since she was outside, she probably didn't hear the fortunes. So he's actually going to go to her and ask if she has an idea of what these fortunes could be, and he kind of just goes down the list of what they were.
As you describe to her the mentions of the reading, she actually thinks the only thing that sounds vaguely familiar is some of the information you might seek might be in the Amber Temple.
Amber Temple. Wait,
Uh,
where's that?
The
We're going to the mountains next, boy. Boyo.
and the Amber
Case.
Temple is in. Let's see. Let's figure out where it's at in the map here. Its map's so darn big.
As big as SKT?
No. I mean, physically it is that big, but world-wise, no, it's not even close to SKT.
It's not even. You wish it was that close.
And it's
No,
not
I don't.
it's not labeled nearly as well as SKT's map. That's the thing that sucks. Where the hell is it?
Right. I saved the readings as Strahd readings.
See, I knew I like this girl. She's she's in just one moment telling her stuff, and she already knows what next.
Area X is.
And Darian, how old are you?
Huh?
How old are you? You character, I mean.
The Night Or?
Yeah.
The Night was 18.
You're 18?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Aye.
Oh, for crying out loud, I can't find a damn thing.
I was sailing with my family when they got captured by pirates. They killed everyone except for me. And we killed one of them or two of them. And so to make up for their lost men, they took me aboard.
To the left of Mount Gaki.
Yes, thank you. It is southwest of this camp.
Southwest of this camp.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we were on the pass, right? So if that was north, oh,
Yes. She would tell you that the path to get to Mount Gaki is far to the northwest. You have to wind around the mountain to get to the other side in order to enter the Amber Temple.
Should be coming around the mountain.
I'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Should be coming around the
But
mountain.
that is something we gotta do.
Yeah.
Can't
And
just ignore it.
does she know what's in the Amber Temple that's so important?
Hidden secrets.
I like secrets almost as much as I like a crazy old sorcerer. Ooh, they might have a secret way to mold wine.
And Rithian's gonna kind of pull everybody. Well, not really pull everybody to the side, but sort of like say in a hushed tone so that the other people can't really hear us. He's gonna say, "We might want to take turns, just somebody being awake. And these guys seem nice, but I don't want to take too many chances."
Okay, so
Out of character, isn't Rithian an elf?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Never mind. I'm not used to playing a fucking elf.
You're asking right. So imagine in character you're saying this. So we need someone wait till you watch.
I
Don't
look
know
at
if
you
Yeah, so
and I'm
never mind.
like,
Rithian will stay
I
away.
drank too much. I'm gonna be knocked out here in a moment.
Are you not an elf? I was led to believe that elves don't need sleep.
Yeah, Rithian's fine.
Great monster hunter and understands his own race.
All right, so you guys rest for the evening, enjoying the festivities of camp.
Your mom's.
Otherwise uneventful. Some of the Vistani actually invite you to share the tents with them to give you a night's rest.
And Pappy actually takes a turn telling stories by the fire of things he's tasted and concoctions he's made.
I'll
I
accept.
do of a man.
I'll accept sleeping with some of the Vistani.
Rithian will just decline politely and do his trance outside where you can see everything.
All
I
right.
kind of want him to be silly. But
Oh, if you got me drunk enough, I'll tell you my secret story.
this is a festive, so wouldn't you get drunk on your own?
I know you start have to asking me questions.
Oh, okay.
The barkeep. I saw him. He was a lively, happy fellow. Then one day, one of something got at him, and I saw him. They ripped his heart out. But then I saw him the next day. But he wasn't the same. He wasn't the same.
Ripped his heart out. It's weird. What if he's a zombie?
I was drunk. I'd be telling you this 3 sheets to the wind, but I saw what I saw.
That's good information to understand now. In fact, I think we might have to make note of that for later, just in case. Actually, I just realized technically, even though we're the same age, I'm still older than you. So, right.
Aye, and you have armor as tough as steel.
He puffs up his. He just smacks his chest. Got that
The
right.
brain the size of a walnut. I'm just joking with you, scallywag.
That's fine. You hit like a. Ooh, you hit like a feather. So, you need something.
I wasn't trying to kill you.
I don't think you could. He just smiled at you.
Smiles back.
It's a fucking dick smile.
So, after you guys have had all of your bantering for the evening, you wake up the next morning to the smell of breakfast being cooked. You're invited to eat,
I eat.
take your meals, gather your belongings, and let's see where you guys are headed next.
Is the female still with us, or did she get visited?
Nothing happened over the evening. The Ireena
Very good.
awakens, comes from one of the other tents, and joins you.
Really will get some grub when he can, and then, pack up and head out.
All right. Unless there's anything else you'd like to accomplish here, I think we'll call it for the evening.
Ooh, actually, can I just try one thing?
Sure.
Really
He's like,
will... No, how am I gonna do this? Okay. Rithian is going to take out his dagger, and he's going to pull one of the Vistani aside, and he wants to ask him something. And he's going to write with Thieves' Cant to see, and he wants to know if he can understand it. And he's going to write discuss in the ground with his dagger.
and I write, yes, in Thieves' Cant.
The Vistani don't seem to understand.
I say,
Okay.
what? Discuss what?
Rithian will just pat the guy on the shoulder, be like, never mind. And he'll walk back over to Daniador, and he'll
Okay.
say, I wasn't trying to discuss with you. I was trying to see if these guys know more information.
You failed.
They're Vistani.
Yeah, but there's always a chance.
You see what you get. And you get what you see.
Actually, let me check one more thing before I even consider.
Unless you can't see it. Then you can't get it.
You don't think they can control? Like, do vampires control you after they bite them?
Once they're
You want to make an intelligence check?
Yep. Okay.
Dude.
10. I was not fucking getting it.
Nope. You're not sure if a vampire controls you when you bit or not.
Can I make a religion check?
You're pushing.
Okay.
All right, guys. Anything else?
And that's it for me.
Well, since he can't tell if a vampire can't control, he's gonna go up to her and try to flirt with her.
What up, girl? You want my scaly dick? My scaly dick.
He has no preference. He doesn't give a shit.
How are you going to flirt?
He's gonna try to be like subtle about it. by asking her
Like-
like her stories and stuff, and generally just kind of hint to the idea of like if she's looking for anyone or shit like that.
She's gonna look at you and ask
then-
how you can dare ask her a question like this after her father just passed away. Her mind is clearly not on relationships at this moment.
And Pappy's gonna come over and usher her away from Gesh and start telling her stories about concoctions and
Oh, jeez.
adventures in the swamps and
And she pretends to be interested just to get away.
Oh,
Guess
that's
just
great.
guess just fails and like he shrugs it off like whatever. Win some, lose some.
That's a hard one, I say. Give her some wine and she'll open up like a flower.
Don't tell her that. She might get another slap.
It was worth it. It was
All
worth
right.
it.
I think that